Okay, we're going to do a stability test. So your feet shoulder width apart, hands all the way touching your side. Make sure they're touching. I know you're kind of got a lot of muscles, but you got to get them. And then I'm going to push up, lock this shoulder, and don't let me tip you over. So try to be as strong as you can.
Okay.
Ready? Against your side. Yep. 3, 2, 1. Did you try, Greg? Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now face me. Feet all the way together. Hand over hand, up against your chest up here. And I'm going to pull down. Don't let me tip you forward.
Okay.
Okay, let's do that one more time. Try really hard. Ready? Okay. Now we've got this magic sticker. So this one's our victory patch. This increases mobility and stability, endurance, performance, recovery,
Well, that's what I need.
strength. Okay. Where do you want it? Didn't you have it? Okay. Okay. So the second it touches your skin, it sends a message to your brain for everything that I said. 0 ingredients. What's happening is there is a signal that is being created in your body from this patch, and it's sending a message directly to your brain.
Oh,
So what you're going to see here is just your brain. Ready?
Yeah, it
Feet-
happens that quick.
That quick. Feet shoulder width apart.
Okay.
Hands touching your side. Make your fist. 3, 2, 1.
Wow. That's incredible.
You got to feel it in your body, right? 3, 2, 1.
Wow. It's like I have so much more strength.
I know. Okay, face me. Feet all the way together. Hand over hand, up here a little bit. Ready?
Oh, wow. That's
Okay,
incredible.
I'm going to take it off. I'll give you a free new one. We're going to do it one more time. Face Troy.
Okay.
Because now you know how strong you are.
Yeah, that was incredible.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Wow, unbelievable.
Wow.
3, 2, 1.
One little tea leaf and then just tea leaf.
Jeez, it's like I lost a bunch of strength.
I know. Face me. Feet all the way together. Okay, you were really strong last time, so now you know.
Not so much. You better give me the badge.
Okay, I want to show you how quick, so let's do it again.
On the side?
Yep. Okay, you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm just like I'm not even
Wow.
trying.
3, 2, 1. There's no way. Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
feet
incredible.
together. This one was pretty easy last time.
That's incredible.
Okay, so you guys all saw the Liberty demo test, okay? Liberty is the foundational patch. I'll give you a little backstory on how this was even created. Jay Dollywall, his mother was diagnosed with MS in the 80s, and he had taken her to the best specialists in the world. And the reason he could do that is because he was already very financially well off, and he had the ability, she was wheelchair bound and very little movement in her body. And when he would take her to the best specialists in the world, they would say, this is as far as we can go with her. Her brain's not talking to her body, and her body's not talking to her brain. And he would say, well, why? And they would say, well, we don't have enough research on it, which means they don't have an answer. So he took it upon himself. He's a software engineer. He's a fixer. And so he was like, well, I want to figure this out. So he bought 250,000 files. Actually, he made a donation, got 250,000 files of brain EEGs that were anywhere from somebody with MS to Parkinson's, all different kinds of things happening in the brain. And he studied the similarities in what was happening in the brain, okay? And with the MS people, he could see that they all had this exact same pattern in the brain that wasn't connecting. Through that, he was able to create, this is where the $25 million came in, of his own dollars. Nobody was going to help him with that because software engineer going neuroscientist, who's going to invest in that? So with his own dollars, he created a 3D model of the brain and figured out the signal that's going to the brain and what area of the brain lights up based on the condition that they had. And so the first patch that he came out with was Liberty. And this increases mobility and stability by 33%. Some of you felt more than that. Liberty isn't just for mobility and stability. So I would circle Liberty on there because it is the foundational patch. It's called the master patch. It's like doing an iOS update on your phone for your brain. The other patches, all the rest, are like apps on your phone. So they work whether you update the iOS system or not, but they work better if everything's running top, right?
So you should always have a Liberty.
Liberty is a really great place to start. Yeah. You will really notice. We didn't have anyone here with postural, but I will put I'll do the Liberty test, and without even telling them or notice if you do this stability test on someone, they're like this. Like it does more than we even know.
I saw it today with a woman who has back pain. She was nursing her baby, and I didn't have time to do the stability test on her, so I just put the patch on her. And without telling her anything, her body went like this.
Really?
She
Yeah.
lifted up out of her torso, and she started breathing. And I said,
Yeah.
"Did you just see what you did?"
Yeah.
Did she notice?
Oh yeah, it was organic and almost like
Yep.
undulation, but it was very noticeable.
Yep.
Yeah, and I didn't give her any information. She knows nothing about it.
Yep.
It was pretty, yeah, because
Yeah.
it was like the stability test, but something organic happened in her body.
Yeah. So my next go-to patch is peace. And there's a few reasons for this. We live in such a high-paced world. I don't believe our brains were meant to work and go at the speed that we go from our cell phones to, people having access to us all the time, the stresses of the world, the toxins in the world. So most of us are in a state of fight or flight. And once you're in a state for more than 2 weeks, it actually will regrow neural pathways, and that is the new state. So people are like, why am I so agitated and snappy? And I didn't used to be this way. Well, once your neural pathways get in that state, that is the new way. So peace takes the brain out of the sympathetic and into the parasympathetic, which is rest and digest. This is with brain imaging. So peace is amazing for everyone. We had a client that had gone through 20 sessions of neurofeedback. He was having panic attacks and going to the hospital thinking he was having heart attacks. And they were saying, no, that's just a panic attack. He'd finished his 20 sessions, no more panic attacks. He was like, this worked. I'm so happy. And, we only know the level of where we're at. We don't know what's beyond that until we experience it. So he's thinking, I'm great. Thank you so much. And then a few months later, we invited him over. I put a peace patch on him and he touched his heart. He's kind of a manly man. He touched his heart and he started crying. And he's like, I've never felt so peaceful in my life. The other thing I want to point out is that I have clients that, literally came into this world in trauma. So that's all they've really ever known. And what I think is so beautiful is that when the body remembers, so putting a peace patch on and the body remembers, even those people, I hear them say, this is me. Even if they've never experienced that here on this earth, they are like, this is me. And I just love that so much. So joy, who can't use a little joy in their life? Joy is amazing for just lifting Troy explains it it just goes up the vagus nerve. It gives me goosebumps every time I talk about it. Joy is, what does Troy say? Let me think about this. Joy is the matriarch of all the emotions.
Yeah.
Okay. And if she's not present,
She will not make herself known.
oh,
If her children are
yep. Right? So joy is such a powerful emotion to hold in our bodies. Joy, I've tried joy. I'm a pretty happy, optimistic person, and I tried joy pre needing it. And I'm like, I don't really know if I notice. So I really didn't notice. So I'm like, well, that's cool, but it's not one of my go-tos until I had an Eeyore cloudy day. And if you do these in real time, not situational, I felt, it's hard to come out of those days. And I felt everything just lift. And I was like, okay, joy's in my satchel. Kick It is for looping thoughts. Kick It is for addiction, anything that you want to stop. Okay, so I need a cookie. No, you don't need a cookie. I want a cookie. No, you don't want a cookie. You might as well go get the cookie, right? Because you know you're going to get the cookie. Kick It stops that looping thought. So anything craving wise, it works. It also works for ruminating thoughts. So sometimes we can get an emotional state where we have something that just ruminates right here, like won't go away. Kick It's pretty, Kick It's unbelievable. So I put these 4 up front because we call this the theta stack. The theta stack, this stack right here puts the brain in theta. Theta, Zen is very different, but yes, Zen is also a theta patch. This theta stack here, we really love on autistic kids. I have videos I can share with you later. We can't post or share kids, but I can show you one that I had in my clinic. But do you want to share?
Oh, with Drew.
So I have a video that's 5 minutes long that I haven't shared because it is long and I need to edit it. But he was in a manic space where he literally was clenching onto the edge of a table and just like his eyes are serious like this, and his leg is just tapping like this, and he's just, and obviously it's some ADHD, a little autism, right, Drew? And he was in such a space, and part of it was because he was in here with a lot of noises, and there's triggers to get any of us into this space where we can't control our emotions about it. And so Julie was there, and so we videotaped it, and I just was like, is it okay if I videotape? And I just talked about, how is this, talk to me about what's going on. And I patched him up with the liberty, the peace, the joy. I did not use Kick It. Mm-hmm. And those 3 patches, within 3 minutes, his leg stopped. And then all of a sudden, he cracked a joke.
Yeah.
Which was the crazy part, because joy slipped in and it raised up into his face, and then you could see his eyes. It's his eyelids and the eyes suddenly became, I'm back. Him.
Yeah.
And by minute 5, everything was completely peaceful and it was all good.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole atmosphere.
He was laughing too.
He was laughing and everything was good. And so we've been using that on him. And
Yeah.
for families that live and work with each other that have issues like that, it's huge, because he will pace in our home and I'm like, holy Christ, I have to deal with this person like pacing. And he was just pacing back here. Now he's completely, how do you feel, Drew?
A lot more sold out.
Well, where he was pacing like this, just boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, we just
circles.
saw that
And to be
happen.
able to tape that up and just go and
Yeah.
breathe is massive. And so a lot of these kids go to school and the teachers have to deal with it. So my friend who's a teacher just came in today,
Mm-hmm.
and she loves Drew. She understands. She has her master's degree in working with people with disabilities, and for her as a teacher, she hasn't used it in her classroom, but she's gonna get it next because
Yeah.
we're talking to her about it, and she's like, "What?"
Yeah.
Because these kids are getting sugar in the morning. The parents don't understand, so they're giving lots of sugar. They come in super high on sugar, caffeine. They have autism. They have other disabilities where they're making noises and turning tables over. And it's the same thing that he just went through.
And it's not medicine.
And it's not medicine.
Yeah.
And you're not doing anything to interfere with their lives. It's just completely natural.
Yeah.
Well said.
That's amazing. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you.
And thank you, Drew.
Thank you,
We
Drew.
got to watch his transformation here tonight, and I love how articulate he is with how he's feeling inside. And when he first put them on, this is really good to know. He said it was like a wall or a,
So basically, what it felt like was if I were to be running a marathon and someone tried to hold me back from running that marathon or became a wall and tried to stop me from running. At first, there's resistance, like I don't want to stop running, right? But eventually, that person will stop me because I'm exerting so much energy, and then finally, I just don't want to do that anymore because it's not worth the exertion. And so that's kind of what putting a patch on is like you're putting all this energy into something you don't need to be doing. And that's usually a negative outcome or negative energy. And so the patch basically helps realign you with the positive energy that you're supposed to be feeling. So
yeah.
Just remove the wall.
Yeah. And we do see when people are in very high fight or flight, sometimes there's a little bit of a reaction in the body, like, I don't want to do this. And he described it so well as that wall where it's like, I don't know. And then pretty soon you can push through that wall. So that's really interesting. And over time, that becomes less and less because the brain retrains. So freedom is for pain. Does anyone here tonight have pain? Well, it's probably under your dress.
It is.
Okay, well, we can't use you. Do you have any pain spots in your body?
Well,
How about your shoulder?
how are you doing?
How's it feeling right now? Would you notice if I put something on you now? Okay, let's try it.
Headache pain, and that-
Right now?
Yeah, and what, for Ren's really good for that kind of stuff, but for headaches, it's a little different for me.
Okay.
And this spot here is pretty intense to put freedom.
Oh, yeah.
Does the sure work for headache?
No.
It works for nauseousness, but these are like headaches. migraine.
Do you have one right now?
Right here is just tension and occipital. This is
Okay.
where it starts. It's a hard part to catch on.
I can put it below. This combo right here, which we haven't got there yet, is defend and freedom. Freedom for pain.
Yeah, and I can't get it in a good spot back there. That's the problem.
I'm just going to put it down here, Kathy. Let me-
Okay, so it doesn't have to be on the pain or above it.
Well-
That was my problem.
For headaches, this seems to work.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the forehead was so intense for me. Like my head just started pounding with it right here.
Okay. Okay, Greg, let's get your shoulder. Did you have a spot?
Gun show.
Gotcha. Okay. Ooh, we have a good freedom testimonial. So will you share your knees?
Sure. Yeah, you mind? Just closer to the mic.
Yeah, just closer to me.
Oh. So, Troy and Lori told me about this, and I had 3 meniscus tears in this knee and 2 in this one.
Jeez. Oh.
And so I was in pain all the time. It'd wake me up in the middle of the night, just throbbing. And I was getting shots. I was doing creams. I was doing all kinds of stuff, and nothing was really working. And Lori told me about it, and I thought it sounds too good to be true, and I doubt if it's going to really help. But she sent me some stuff. So I got home and got Troy and Lori on the phone, and I said, okay, where do I put it? And they said, just put it right where it hurts, which was right there, and right there. And I put it on, and I just kind of started moving my knees around. I'm like, okay, it can't happen that fast. I mean, I didn't feel any pain, and so it's the most amazing.
It really is.
It took
Wow.
the pain, and so there's once in a while it'll kick in. Like if I put my knees together while I'm sleeping, the pressure will activate it again, and I'll just get up in the middle of the night, grab a patch, stick it on there, and it's instant. I go right to sleep and no issues.
Isn't that cool?
Still
No.
so cool.
I know.
I tried all kinds of stuff. I'm totally blown away. So I was sold on. That's
Yeah.
why I'm a patch guy.
Yeah. Okay.
True too, for me, there was a pinch, like a pinched nerve in the back of there, and now that pinched nerve isn't there, you know.
Right now,
Yeah, it's,
Okay.
yeah, it's already.
I had to move mine around.
It is the future medicine cabinet
And
for
I
sure.
can move them around. That's the
Yeah.
thing, like if it doesn't feel like, for me, I feel like
Yeah, this is,
I had to move my pain patch to find different relief in a knee that has a bunch of different innervation,
Yeah.
muscle innervation sites. So it's like if the whole knee hurts, I found if I moved from one spot to another spot, I would get more relief.
Mm-hmm.
So cool.
Do you want me to share about the peace, joy, and kick it?
Uh-huh. Yes.
It's that's the most amazing thing. But so I don't know. I'm pretty upbeat and pretty. I don't think I'm depressed or I need. When I saw the peace and joy, I'm like I don't need that that kind of stuff. But you know how sometimes you get in a funk. Like there's just too many negative things that happen in a row. Like something financial and something with something got canceled or something was supposed to happen, it didn't happen, or someone misled you or whatever it might be. And it starts beating you up. And it was just weird because it's like never happens, but it happened one morning. And I was supposed to meet someone to go to the gym. And I'm like, I'm not going to the gym. I'm not even getting out of bed. I don't feel like it. I just was kind of depressed. And anyway, I called Lori and was chat with her. And I said, man, I'm just really down. And she says, okay, this is what you need to do. She says, get a peace patch, a joy patch, and a kick it. And I'm like, okay, I doubt that's going to happen because I don't know, just one of those things. And it never happens, but I was really down. And I put them on, and like she said, the kick it stops the looping. I think that's really the important part. And then the peace and joy kick in, and I felt amazing. I mean, right after I put them on, and I'm not kidding at all. I mean, it wasn't like half hour, an hour later, or whatever. It was, I put them on, and I was like, man, those issues just went away. I don't know why, but my memory
love that.
stopped thinking the negative thought that was getting me down. And I called up my friends, let's go to the gym. And I just had a great day. So
Yeah.
I
How
can't say
many-
enough about that.
How many days like that does it just take us out of the game? Right? Yeah. Right. That's amazing, Greg. Thank you. I remember that day, and I wasn't super nice about it. I was like, you go do this right now.
Can I share one thing quickly about Kick It? Because Kick It is pretty cool. And I don't think I have like any addiction, but I do have those ruminating thoughts. And when they come in, it's like, oh God, I hate him. I mean, they're kind of violent, I mean, it's really bad. And those are the real ones that are hard for me to stop. Like I can meditate and do qigong and but that real strong, like, intense feeling. But Kick It 3 times helped me. And now what's interesting, this is with my daughter's husband, I don't have any of those feelings anymore. I mean, they're real strong, like somebody that wants to kill the guy, but I don't have those anymore.
Yeah.
So
That was fun. What I want to hear from you, Kathy, later, if this happens, because he feels your energy.
Oh, he's already.
Because I'm wondering, are
Yeah.
he treating you better now?
Yes.
Yeah.
100%. Isn't that good? Okay, Lumi, you guys. Lumi gets a gold star. Lumi is for glowing, radiant skin. It really, really works. And I saw a picture of myself 4 years ago today. We had a memory pop up, and I'm like, I look completely different. So, Lumi, you do. Lumi's also really good for the gut. The reason is because what this is doing is it's speeding up cellular turnover, which slows down as we age. So
So wouldn't that work good with defend and maybe
Yeah.
like a freedom
Yep.
too?
Yep.
Okay.
Focus is just what it says. It's a dream come true if you.
That's
Oh, yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, thanks. I was gonna mention the biophotonic activation.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people talking about light medicine, right?
Mhm.
Is that what it's referring
Yep.
to? That's
But it's the own your own in your own body creating it, right? Nothing outside of. Yes. Yes. It's a real part of our system.
Yeah.
Yeah. So focus, if you need to get something done, focus is another one that isn't a daily for me. But if I need to sit down in front of a computer, that's when those things come out in me and I can really notice. I can't sit down, I'm not exaggerating, for more than 30 seconds when I have to sit down and do a project. I'm like, I need to do this, I need to do this. If I put a focus and a boost on, I can sit down for 6 hours and
With a boost.
boost and focus.
I take that to work every day.
Yeah.
If I have to do patient calling, and like, if I'm
Yeah.
tired, I put that on, it's immediate.
Which one?
Boost and focus.
These,
Sometimes I'll throw a victory on.
these two are leaving, but do you guys want to share just how well we slept last night?
Yeah, we slept maybe
It was almost
11 hours.
Wow.
Nightly circus. We all popped a piece on,
Mhm.
and then we have these big. I live in an old house, and we had to still climb the stairs, and we were all just like, "Oh, can we just sleep right here?"
Oh.
But then we just went upstairs, and I mean, usually bedtime with kids is a thing,
Yeah.
and we all just went to sleep.
Oh, that's amazing.
Through the night, like I have never slept like I've slept since putting peace on.
Oh, I love
That's
peace.
amazing.
I love peace with REM.
Okay.
Thank you guys. I'm so glad. I hope you get to do it again tonight.
Nice meeting you.
Bye guys. Marma, the bike's in.
Okay, REM is for deep restful sleep. Okay. This changed my world. I was an 8-hour a night sleeper, so it was not on my radar. Troy was a little bit on the insomniac side, and I started watching him get deep restful sleep, with which that alone started helping me sleep better because I was so aware of every movement, every potty break all night long. So I tried REM, and night one, full disclosure, 2 weeks is the study. So you would want to give REM at least a 2-week. But night one, I closed my eyes and then I opened them in the morning. And I didn't realize that I thought sleeping 8 hours was the goal. I had no idea where you could go if you were actually getting REM sleep. And until I started using REM, I didn't realize that my whole adult life, I've been a mom since I was 19, still have kids at home. I knew every single thing that was happening all night long. Now I don't, and everyone's still alive. So Zen is one of our newer ones. Zen is for full cognitive function. So think of all of these of touching the skin and hitting a specific region of the brain. Zen spirals through the whole brain. It's very cognitive opening, very enhanced thinking, very creative. If you really need to do something creative, Zen is amazing. It also really helps with memory, like what was their name? And things just come to you. I use this for public speaking. Here's another really cool thing that I just have noticed. Before the patches, I could public speak, but I would have outer body experience. And it bothered me because people would say, "Oh, you did so great." But then I'd be like, I have no idea what I said. And that really bothered me. I use Zen and peace now when I do that. And I know what I'm going to say. I know the bow I'm going to tie at the end. It's Zen right here.
Wow.
Okay. Defend. So defend is the immune system. Amazing for inflammation. My whole relationship with defend changed when I went and visited a doctor in Eagle, Idaho. So I thought defend was like airborne. You know, airborne? I thought it was like, oh, you feel like you're getting sick, you put a Defend patch on. And it is great for that. Like if you feel a sick symptom coming on, you put a Defend on, you'll be amazed at what happens. If you have an allergy reaction, whether it be food or whether it be just cats or just out environmental, put a Defend on, within seconds you will feel a difference. The reason I went to go test my blood at a doctor's is because I watched so many clients in a severe allergy attack. I'm talking puffy eyes, sneezing, like in an active one. Put the Defend patch on and watch them go, whoa. As fast as you saw the Liberty test, right? So I wanted to know, I got to see what's happening in the body, because this isn't hours, this is seconds. So Troy and I went to a doctor, and he does, if anyone knows the name of it, where they prick your finger and they look at your blood under a microscope and then you see it on a screen. So I just wanted to see if you could see a difference before and after. So he pricked my finger before the test and goes, "You're anemic." And I was like, "You don't know what you're talking about. I'm not anemic." But he said the color and the way it dripped down my finger, he could tell it was anemia. Then he put it up on the screen, showed me all my anemic blood cells. There's a glowing white light in the center, and that's anemia. So it took 15 minutes between tests. I couldn't do it any quicker than that. So I put a Defend patch on. We did a second test. He pricked my finger. He knows nothing of the patches. He doesn't even know what I put on, right? Pricked my finger, blood came out, normal color. And he's like, "Whoa, that's weird. That doesn't look like anemia." Put it up on the screen, no anemic blood cells.
Wow.
Also, the inflammation in my body was down 80%. So Defend now I use more often. I have to draw the line somewhere, right? But
Did you feel different? Because I've been using Defend and I haven't been feeling any different, but I should be having Defend on.
I had
all the
no idea that I had anemic blood cells.
You gotta tell the Charlie story with your client with the EpiPen.
Oh.
Oh.
So this was last week. It was quite an embarrassing story. So I have a guy that was referred to us. He has blood cancer and anxiety and PTSD. He's lots and lots of stuff going on. So I started with Liberty, did the Liberty test. He was blown away. I put peace on him. He's like, "Whoa, I feel peaceful." Then I put a Defend on, only because he didn't tell me about allergies, only because of the thing that was happening in his blood. So I'm like, well, let's just inflammation, whatever's going on in the body. So luckily I had put that on, because the door opened up in my office and our cat ran in, and he gets this look on his face. He's EpiPen allergic to cats.
Oh no.
He has to go to the vet and call them to come pick up his dog, because he can't even go anywhere where they've been, okay? He had not one symptom.
Isn't that crazy? Like,
Wow.
normal, like, carries an EpiPen, because if he runs across a cat, he can literally suffocate unless he gives himself a shot. And he had zero symptoms with our cat. No matter, the cat's like really.
Oh, the cat goes first thing, "Rah," you know, the. I had, yep. No, I was so embarrassed because I saw the look on his face like, "Ugh." Okay. Victory. Victory is for athletic performance. This was studied. There's a published study on PubMed. It was done with the University of Arizona. There on D1 athletes. It increases athletic performance by 10%, strength and endurance, and VO2 max. So if you don't know what that is, it's pretty incredible for athletes. This is not officially, but on the down low in every NFL locker room.
How cool.
Victory, I could see Victory, Boost, and Liberty together.
Yeah. Troy has taken these into the gym with meatheads that are done with their workout, and they're all wiped out. And then he's like, "Hey, let's try something." And he'll do the stability test, because you can do the stability test with this one too, by the way.
Oh.
And he'll do the stability test on them. And then say, okay, now go try another set, and they will get a PR, personal record, after a full workout. So this is one that's fun to just try. I know Greg has had tremendous results with Victory.
It's the most amazing.
Yeah.
Took my weightlifting to a whole new level.
Yeah.
Where you plateau.
Yes.
But I mean, some people have a really hard time ever breaking that plateau. I was there. Staying on my max and it was the same all the time. I've been on the patch and up it went every time. Went to the gym, like, this guy was scary. I was like,
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I got a story about that. I used to be able to just drop and do 20 push-ups no problem, or however many I wanted to do. And that was a few years ago. And then I had a snowboard injury where I hurt my shoulder, and since then it's been really hard for me to do push-ups. And so just a couple of weeks ago, I tried to do a couple of push-ups, and it was hard for me to do even 5, you know. And it's like, oh, I'm gonna try a Victory patch. Put a Victory patch on and just bust out 20, no problem.
Yeah.
And then Karen had a situation. She's working out with Drew and I at the gym, showing us. She's a strength trainer, and she put one on and hit a personal record for leg presses. She was doing all this weight. I'm like, what are you doing? Like putting all that weight on, and she like crushed it.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yep. Love Victory. Okay, Rocket. Rocket was created for men for libido. Women started using it because we're jealous. And it works for men and women. Well, why is that? Because it's just a message to the brain. We have different endocrine systems, and it works amazing. Now, I started using Rocket. No, just kidding. I started using Rocket because I was having hot flashes, and it will stop it in its tracks.
It's not.
Oh, yeah.
It just balances hormones.
It's just the hormonal system. And even PMS, right? We're not meant to have these symptoms. When we're in homeostasis, we don't have the symptoms. So Rocket is incredible. And-
I've heard one story about Rocket for men, so I've had a couple people wanting to try it for their husbands.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it really?
It really is. And let me tell you what I hear more than anything. What is the, like, if we're going to talk the emotional side of libido, what is it? It is our mojo. It's our
Motivation.
It's our drive. It's our, I feel good. So we hear that more than anything is I just feel like myself again. Like I just have the get up and go.
But does it
Yeah.
have anything to do with low testosterone though? That's what, for my husband, it was low testosterone.
Yeah.
That was-
We had a testimonial Tuesday the other day, different scenario, but she just went and did the blood work, and
What?
first time she's normal in 16 years.
That is.
It was from a brain injury though that she went into. Yeah. Okay, Boost is energy.
I love that.
I love this too.
Boost is just this sustained,
It's
nice
the best.
level energy, and it feels. Don't expect to feel like you slammed an energy drink.
Mm-mm.
You just never really feel like you need that energy drink. You just feel so level.
So good.
And then Assure, Troy and I used one of these last night because we had late night tacos and they were so good. We ate them all. Assure is vertigo, nausea, motion sickness, but also a lot of reports of like anything stomach, acid reflux, feeling just that burning feeling in the tummy. Okay.
Got help.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it's doing.
Acid reflux though, I mean, it's all.
Yeah,
That's
lots of reports on that. And that's kind of what we were experiencing last, just a little bit of that. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Ignite. Ignite increases the resting metabolic rate by 25%.
Awesome.
So,
Think more about Ignite, because I really want to try that, but I don't know, like, what.
well, here's what I can tell you. I'm down 18 pounds. It's been a year, so it's not like write home about. It didn't feel like anything to me. I was even a little bit sad, like, 1 pound a month, or 2 pounds, that's nothing when all these people are having these like, I just lost 30 pounds this month. But it's sustained and it happened without me changing anything.
Natural.
Yeah. So this is real, like real sustained energy. This is my new self.
That I put that on and my gut immediately makes noises. Meaning, so what it's meaning though is instead of your food sitting in there rotting,
It's
sitting,
moving.
it's immediately
Yeah.
digesting, which is healthy.
Yep.
So
That's good.
It turns on the fire in the system.
what do you advise for people who like, because you can see like, okay, yeah, I could do Ignite every single day. I could also do Defend every single day, but then I'm going to have to do Liberty. And then I want to do all those every single day, but then I also want to put Peace and REM on at night. So then how do you explain to some people? I mean, I used to have patches everywhere.
Right.
Right?
So you will see, like when we first started, we were pretty patched up
Yeah.
because I could feel that my body needed different
Yeah.
things. Over time, it's become very situational for me. Right? So you will notice in the beginning, you're probably grabbing different ones more than anyone because you're noticing the regulation happening. But over time, you'll go like, what do I need today? And you'll be like, I don't really need joy. I feel pretty peaceful. And so you'll just see that your brain starts to pick up the code. Okay. So that brings me to the next part, which how do you get these? So we have several people in the room that decided to do what Troy and I do, which is just share this massively with the world because we have a really strong, like some of the physical things of these are amazing, but we're really all about mental health and wellness and helping people regulate and getting themselves back, remembering. This is just a remembrance. So if you're somebody there's 3 ways to purchase this. The first way is just go to the Replicated site just by going to someone's site here tonight that has their own website through the company. You get a 30% discount. So if you went to superpatch.com, you're going to pay $99. If you go to one of their sites, you get them for $69. And if you sign up for like a smart ship or, reoccurring, which you can change at any time, you're in control, you get them for $65. Like this is 3 years old. So this is brand new to the market. It's just these beautiful people in the room have brought it to White Salmon. It's going to, from here, just trickle out through. I mean, Troy and I have been here a year and we have over 1,500 people in our organization all across even the pond, like all across the world, because we don't know them, but people know them. So, and it's mostly people that are just seeing the vision of, I could really help people with this. So if that resonates with you in any way and you think you might want to share it with other people, we have 3 packs. We have a Flex pack, a Flex 10, and a Flex 10 is you choose 10 of these. Okay, they come out to $49 each when you do it that way. And you get to choose which 10 you want. Okay, we have the Flex 20, which is $926. The first one comes out to $500, which makes them $49 each. The second one's $926. You get to pick 20. I like that one because then you can get one of every one and then 5 maybe that you want to sell to someone else. We do sell them for $75 because it's a little more than that to go to the website and sell it. So we sell them out of our clinic for $75. But on that pack, you get them for $46. And then there's the Flex 40, which is what we purchase. We purchase almost every month a Flex 40, which is 40 packs. And you get them for $37 a pack. Some people just do that and then they just sell what came to them to their friends and family, and then that's all they ever do. That's fine too. There's no quotas, there's no, it's just really a matter of how many do you want in your household and how many do you want to share. So that's really it. There's just 2 different ways if you want to get your hands on these, and we do have forms here Troy brought a computer if anyone wants to purchase tonight. If you want to think about it, we're in honor of that too. But really, we're just so grateful to share this message. And and if it's not for you, who do you know who that could really use this, and then get them in touch with somebody, because it's life-changing. So that's all I have for you. Thanks, guys.
I learned so much.